Welcome to On Air with Kash. Our guest today is a daytime Emmy Award-winning actor and producer from the hit series The Bay. He co-stars with Bruce Willis in the new feature film Survive the Game, available in select theaters on Apple TV and everywhere you can rent movies on October 8th. Please welcome Kristos Andrews.
Hey, thank you, Kash. Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, Kristos, it's so good to see you, my friend. What a year it has been for you. You won yet again another Daytime Emmy Award for your role in The Bay, and now you have a new movie with Bruce Willis and Chad Michael Murray coming out this Friday.
Thank you. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful of the journey. It's a blessing, everything that's going on, and I couldn't be more grateful. So thank you for acknowledging.
You were born in Los Angeles and grew up in Santa Monica.
Yeah, I grew up in Santa Monica. Venice Skate Park is where I would hang a lot. I moved to the Pacific Palisades in my teens.
Me, my dad, and my brother were all born at St. John's in Santa Monica. I lived there for the first 3 years of my life. Then I became a Valley boy. I know that you've held a few Guinness records for your skateboarding.
Very, very fortunately, I was in the right place at the right time. But yeah, that did happen.
You won first place in the X Games. You've also held down 2 Guinness records for most kickflips in 60 seconds, and you got the first place in the National High School Skateboarding Association in 2008.
Yeah, that was such a good time. I feel like skateboarding was no more it's a sport, obviously, an extreme sport. It's kind of dangerous, but it was like a metaphor because as skateboarders and skateboarding itself consists mostly of falling and getting back up. And to me, getting used to that being just normal, like I fall, trial and error, get back up, try again, perfect it, and then eventually you land. It was more metaphorical than anything else to me, because that's the kind of attitude to approach anything in life. I feel like to be prepared to take the spills and get back up.
You've incorporated that philosophy you just said about getting knocked down, getting back up again. You had a great career in the extreme sports world, and then you make the move to acting. You get involved in The Bay, which is available on Amazon to stream. So this has been going on for over a decade. Now, in 2021, you win the Daytime Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Daytime Fiction Program for playing the twin characters, Pete Garrett and Adam Kenway. And that marked your 5th career acting win as the lead actor in the category, as well as your 11th career Daytime Emmy Award as a co-director and producer of the show.
So grateful. If you have energy for something, you find like the center of passion and love you could have for it, you never run out of energy. And it's been an ongoing, the more I do, the more it just feels like I'm just getting started, and I have that feeling of fresh energy towards it each day, more and more. I'm so grateful. Yeah, playing Adam was a trip. At first, I was reluctant because I'm just like, dude, like, I'm already like front burner story. Why you need 2 of me? Like, don't need, and it's that evil twin thing.
Yes.
Oh no! Like I was like, this is gonna backfire so hard if it's not done like the most raw, like legit way and it'll probably still backfire anyway. But I felt like I just had to do a solid for the team at a certain point, because Gregory and Wendy and the team, they recast the role now for the 3rd time, and they just wanted to go identical twin with it and see what I could do and make them British meanie, and just so I was like, you know what, it's to the point that if I weren't to do it, that would be a letdown for everyone. So let me just do the best I can. And ended up becoming pretty raw and pretty crazy. Like my bones felt heavy after doing each scene as Adam. I was like, I need to shake this off. But it definitely had its way of helping me to clarify. Everyone has the light and the dark, and sometimes people are confused, and sometimes things can sneak up on someone and they can't navigate it properly. But full on entering it like head first helped me to be able to navigate it better. So I learned from playing Adam.
And you won.
I appreciate that.
It didn't backfire at all. You won.
Thank you, Kash. Yeah, dude, I'm so grateful. I'm just happy people appreciate the work that was churned out. It's a good team. Gregory's a great director. Gregory and Wendy, great writers. The whole team, the producing team, and the whole cast that I have opposite me, and everyone's like fully in support mode. We're like doing this as a family passion project, kind of a vibe. So it churns out that kind of nice, solid work.
I've had the honor and privilege of hanging out with you and your Bay family at a couple of the Emmy Award show parties. I just see you all together and you are a family. Gregory, Eric, Celeste, the Ambrosia twins. I just see the affinity that you all have for each other and just the support that you have. One of you takes the stage. It's a win for the team.
Mm-hmm. It definitely is. Each and every win for each and every person feels like, oh, that's my family right there. Yeah, let's go. It's really is nice. I feel that support from them, and I feel that towards each and every person on the Bay. We're like definitely a family, and I'm happy that you have joined and experienced with us like that vibe.
Oh, definitely, and it definitely shows even just the chemistry that you all have on the show, and then to see what it's like wow, they're really a family and they're so connected. Especially just in LA, it's really inspiring to see that.
Thank you. I believe that's the way it should always be. I know I hear and I kind of have seen, but I've heard mostly just sometimes other sets or other projects or other camps. Like it could be cold or something and people aren't always very kind. And I don't think that churns out the best results. If people are going to think about it as a business like model, it still doesn't even churn out the right results if not everyone supports each other. So that's why I'm so grateful to be gifted and with these environments to work in where I feel supported and I feel the warm energy between everyone and you feel safe and it's nice. And I've been fortunate enough to that energy has kind of followed me as I've worked on other things as well, which I'm very grateful for.
You said it, and I know your current movie that's coming out this Friday, Survive the Game. I'm watching it last week. We had James Colin Bresack, the director, on. It was just fascinating because, I grew up with Swen, and then I see him, and then our buddy Sean's in it, and then you're in it. I talked to James a bit about it. I'm like, it just seemed like a lot of fun, and like you said, it's just all the homies are together.
Yeah, all the homies. It was such a good time. We were in Puerto Rico. It was a large workload, so it came out great. It felt like all the pieces came together. Even one of the days we were filming, a rainstorm sort of kicked in and we lost half a day, but we still got it all done. I'm impressed by James's pacing and everyone who was involved, like Swan and Chad and Bruce. Oh my God, it was a pleasure. Like I felt that support as well, like between takes even. I know I played rivals with Bruce actually, and I thought, well, he could be, however he wants to be towards me. And it's not going to be like a problem for him or anyone. And I'll just have to take the brunt of anything that might go a certain way. We're playing rivals, might not want to be nice, whatever. So I was prepared for that. But it was the opposite of that. He was kind. He was supportive. I felt like he's just a very solid person to be working with. And it was a dream come true. My dad would play his movies as a kid. I could only imagine it as a pipe dream that I'd be opposite him in scenes in a movie. So I'm really grateful for dreams coming true. It's a real thing.
I don't think my family had a Christmas where Die Hard wasn't playing on Christmas Eve and get us in the spirit. So many of his work too, 12 Monkeys, Sixth Sense. They were all influences growing up. And when you have that moment to connect and work with someone who you grew up idolizing, I can only imagine. You are so incredible in this. I think the audience is going to be very impressed. Your character, you played it so well. They're going to see this new side of you. Kristos, it was just really a joy watching you.
Dude, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Seriously, very encouraging, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you for that.
Is there anything that you would like to give out to your fans?
I want to send my appreciation first and foremost. Like if my fans are excited about something I'm doing, it encourages me so much more to continue, and I appreciate that very much. It's good to have the feedback. It's good to know that I'm sharing this journey with other people that care. It's all been happenstance. Like I was just skateboarding when I was young, and now all of a sudden acting becomes a thing slowly but surely, more so. And I realized that I truly enjoyed this craft and filmmaking and television and this art form. It's very fulfilling to the soul, to the heart. And I hope that my work, translates over and fans could feel it, or any viewers that happen to see the work that I'm up to. So I just appreciate the support so much, and I appreciate having people in essence on the journey together with me.
You said it, Kristos. I mean, I've had some highs, some lows, and when I'm like on a good set with some good people, there's just no better joy than like, we're a team, we're making this happen. And I've been very fortunate to, the past few years, I've really like gotten a great tight knit group of people as well that I've been able to work with that I consider family. So I know how important that is, and it reflects in your work. I mean, you're a guy who I admire because you've always challenged yourself, whether it was extreme sports to acting, and you've done every job there is. I mean, you're the executive producer. You're doing feature films. And I've just seen the way that you carry yourself around your Bay family and your colleagues. You're in control. You're the guy. And the way that you're so humble, you're so graceful, and you really give to your team. It's really incredible to watch. And you put out that great work. I'm always intrigued, whether it's the Bay or an action movie or Survive the Game. My focus is always on you, brother. And you keep up this journey of yours because you're killing it.
Bless you. I appreciate that so much. Hey, thank you, Kash. Thank you for that acknowledgement, and I will do my best to keep fulfilling that. I really appreciate that, bro.
Amen. Every word. You deserve it. Keep rocking, brother. Please, everyone, give it up for Kristos Andrews. This Friday, October 8th, he stars in Survive the Game with Chad Michael Murray and Bruce Willis. It will be available in select theaters on Apple TV and everywhere you can rent movies. Kristos, thank you so much for your time, brother. You're welcome back anytime you want to come and chat or promote something new. And please just continue this epic journey of yours and keep rocking.
Thank you, Kash. It means so much. I look forward to the next time.
You got it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and Kristos Andrews today. You are on air with Kash.